Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2.42 normal mode playthrough. Today we are doing the community weekend event mission thing. First we're going to change our log. Because I don't want to talk to Apollo. Community research, it helps us get cool stuff. This week what we're working on is getting the jetpack backpack change. It's a retro jetpack. We'll just go over here and take a look. Yeah. And we need to change this to stuff we don't own so that we can see the price. Here's the exosuit backpack. And if you change it to something you don't own, if you look down at the bottom, it says how much the blistering mushroom costs, 500 quicksilver. And it's available to buy. If you quickly move up to the thing that you isn't available yet, you can see the price. 3,500 quicksilver. We only have 1,200. This is only going to net us another 1,200, so 2,400. But we do have a ton of missions available. So full disclosure, I've already recorded this entire thing, and we crashed and nearly died, so I had to reload. I have in my possession the stuff to build the roamer. I have, that's from one of the planets. I have also gotten 2 suit slots, a thermal shield for myself, and a jetpack. And on the roamer, I've built the thermal shield. You get this from the Exocraft station here on the Anomaly. Deep breath. Here we go. Investigate the anomalous region. Right. There's no telling which one of the 3 planets that this is going to put us in. We have the roamer, I believe, from our Lush planet base. I think that's where I grabbed it. We'll just wait and see which planet it sends us to. Here's our beautiful freighter sitting over there. And we are going to... No keeping secrets now. Alright. We're going to the same planet we went to last time. I'm so hungry now. What happened was, after I got all of the stuff for the mission done, I went to launch and I got caught in a giant tree. And the game is supposed to automatically back you out of that situation, but it didn't. Last time I came down here, I wasn't able to find a monolith. As you see, I have a base here. It's pretty close to the portal. It's within walking distance. And the Geo Bay is actually here, so I'll give it a try. The game is supposed to back you out when you run into something like that. It's kind of a new feature, so it doesn't always work. And negative on monoliths. What about knowledge stones? Wonder if I've gotten these. Boy, that's a long ways off. We can go to one of the other planets and grab knowledge stones or a monolith. And I said that I was going to use the roamer to find one. And as you can see, it didn't work this time. But there seems to be some here. Some knowledge stones. Fireberry. Still grabbing plants. The nutrient processor isn't full yet. More fireberry. Cool. There's phosphorus. I'm also carrying phosphorus. To reload those shields, you can, alternatively, you can carry batteries. So here's my phosphorus, but these batteries also work. We need one more. One more knowledge stone. I think that's the one that we already went to. This part here can be just as much fun. And now that we have a movement module, even more so. Nope. I think that one that's up on the hill is one that we've already been to. Yeah, that was the right button. I got a ton of salvage data yesterday, and I learned 140 words of Viking yesterday. Woo! Just getting some distance here. Let's see if there's one out there now. Knowledge stones, where are you? Just need one more. See, there's also a ancient ruin. That's abandoned buildings. Scan for ruins. That I can find. Where's that at? There it is. Purple signal, 22 minutes away. The deer are like, what is going on? Oh my god. It's all different kinds of things that you can look for to help you get through any one of these missions. 32 seconds. Let's get a little bit of altitude. We're using all of our equipment today. There's an ancient ruin. If you're looking for ancient artifacts to dig up for money, find an ancient ruin with your roamer, and then up on top there, this thing, instead of seeking knowledge, I'll get through this pretty quickly. Instead of seeking help with the language, you would choose the other option there, and it'll send you to one of those ruins that you can dig up. Here's another word. Alrighty. Back to the portal. Which we have a purple beacon at, so it's hard to see the point of interest beacon when you've already got a beacon on it. Let's go up here in the clouds. I didn't put my base right on top of the portal because there happened to be a better place over there. This is obviously not a great place for a base. It's difficult to land at. Very difficult to land at. Here we go. Fighters are just about the easiest ship to land, so if you can't land a fighter, then you're in a really tough situation. Alrighty, we have everything we need. Let's go. It's already dialed. Woohoo! Now I found the first time that I did this on Permadeath Journey that pretty much as soon as I got the instructions for what to get, the storm started. What we need is storm crystals. And so in order to get that started, we actually have to engage that thing. Or eventually a storm will happen. It's a stormy planet. There it is, right there. Let's fly over there this time so that I can control how I land. So that I can control how I take off. See this thing right here? I got caught on one of those. It was horrible. I didn't cuss though. That was pretty good. See that one that's sticking over that landing beacon? I'll show you from over there. Let's land over here. Come on. Oh boy. There we go. Land over here, well clear of anything hanging over the ship. And I'll show you the location of the landing beacon. I had called the ship. There's the landing beacon right there. I called the ship right there. And yeah, that goes all the way over. There was nowhere for my ship to back out to. And it wouldn't do it. So let's put down the roamer first. Because I have a feeling that the storm's going to start like pretty quickly. And up we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Whoa, I almost fell. I do not enjoy the Hollow Terminus technology at all. In fact, I've avoided doing the Artemis mission on many saves because I don't want to deal with this thing. Here we go. Oh boy, 16 storm crystals is what we need, and that starts the storm. Much concentration on these ladders. Good grief. Nope. Get off the ladder first. There we go. Oh, it's stormy. Alrighty. Let's go find some storm crystals. We actually gotta wait for the storm crystals because they won't come up until the temperature hits a certain point. Oh, look at this. Knowledge. And nanites, hopefully. Ouch. Oh, starship fuel. Fine. Be that way. Hello. There's a bouncy. Get away from my tires, please. It's amazing. He can lift my whole roamer. But if I run over him, it kills him. Right. Once those storm crystals start up, they'll be easy to see. There's one. You don't really have to worry about marking them. Let's go with this way. One at a time, though, is going to take a while. It's going to be a lot of storms. There's a bunch. Oh, I just missed the knowledge stone. It's okay. There's also a predator here. He's over there, slowly showing up. They have tiny legs. Hello. One thing we need a lot of, is nanites right now, because I spent quite a lot of them today getting ready for this. Hiccup. There's some over there. There's a big patch of sodium. There we go. Now, the reason that I installed the heat shield in the roamer is because, for one thing, it's new technology, and it's also better than the technology that you put in your suit. It lasts, as far as I can tell, so far. Oh, that was a knowledge stone. 2 of them, actually. It's like the end of the race course right there. But as far as I can tell, they last quite a bit longer. There's some storm crystals down there. No, that's not a storm crystal. There's one. That's pretty cool. I just maxed out the milestone for words. Oh, another knowledge stone. I almost hit. So hard to see. Even with the headlights on, it's just ridiculous. Looking for some storm crystals. There's some down there. Oh boy. You don't take fall damage, by the way, in the exocraft. That's not a thing. There we go. That's got all of them. And I suspect the storm might end and then restart. But they're worth a lot of money, so grab as many as you can. Oh dear. Now, if you fall into a cave or a hole in the ground and you can't get the roamer out by just driving, just get out of the roamer and climb out of the cave. use your terrain manipulator or whatever you have to do, and then just call it to the surface. Oh, there's a Venus flytrap right there. Give me that thing. Give me it. Ouch. I knew it. Small sacrifice. We'll just kill it. Oh boy. That was almost more than vertical. This is so much fun. That would definitely hurt you if you did that without a jetpack. It's a long drop. Alrighty. Here we go. Up we go. I don't have the technology to put down a comm ball, but I also am not the kind of person that spams something with comm balls. See what I mean about these walls? Ah. If there's a reason for a comm ball, like marking the location of a multi-tool, for instance, then I will put down a comm ball. If I've visited someone's base and there's an area where comm balls are at to say, you know, what a great base, or thank you for the help, then I'll put down a comm ball. But just spamming a planet with comm balls just to say, I was here, that's not my thing. I don't do that. I have a new movement module. Alright. Let's grab the parts for the Geo Bay. I believe they belong on the Lush planet. And that. And the Shippo. How many extra do I have? 5. So that's one full stack. One full stack is worth 645,000 units. Which is why I like using comm balls for cash. I mean, oh boy, storm crystals for cash. Oh boy. Brain-mouth connection. Before I get stuck on anything stupid. Here we go. That was super close. See all this spamming around the portal? Not cool, people. Back it up. Get away from the portal, please. Can't land on those things. And trying to use the landing key just highlights them. So just get back from the portal. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't drop them. I'm saying maybe start over here. Leave space for starships. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Alrighty. That planet is not ideal for storm crystal hunting, but this portal will stay lit for a while. I think when we landed it was lit still from last week's mission, because I haven't had a reason to use a portal on this save. I don't see... Oh yeah, anomaly. I don't have the glyphs. I only have 3. All 3 of which, by the way, I found by wandering around on the fungal planet. And we'll just go up here and call the anomaly to us as soon as we can get far enough away from the planet to do that. There we go. I've got Totino's pizza rolls in the microwave waiting for me. Hopefully staying warm. I haven't heard it turn back on for the stay warm thingy, but it's probably not programmed right. Alrighty, let's get paid. We made it through. We didn't get killed. A whole bunch of stuff I wanted to show you, I couldn't show you because I had to reload. Darn it. Completo! What's the next mission? Monstrosities. Negatory. Look at that. We got a salvage frigate module. I think it's our first one. We need several. And I wanted to look at that to go ahead and tell you what we're going to be doing over the next few days. I got a ton of salvage data, varied tech modules. 68 of them, I believe. We'll be getting all kinds of technology with that. Where is an Hobic base? It's over there. Oh gosh, that Ghost in the Machine. Stop it! We don't have to go all the way over there. I just want to go in that general direction. Let's turn towards the sun here. Call in our beautiful freighter. See how creamy colored it is in person? That picture just doesn't do it justice. Maybe I could find... This is the first green freighter I've ever had, but maybe I can find a green one with a top hat. Now that we're just about to land, we can get into the cargo here. So 68 salvage data here. There's a tritium hypercluster. Where did it go? This goes on the freighter. Well, maybe it went in there. I've got a bunch of dihydrogen here and dihydrogen crystals. So I spent about 2.5 hours, I think, wandering around on the lush planet, going for knowledge stones. But while I was doing that, I was also grabbing damaged machinery for nanites and picking up salvage data and dihydrogen. All right, so the first thing that we need is the matter beam so that we can communicate with the freighter. We need to have this installed in order to be able to move stuff between our inventories, not including the containers at all. The containers you have to be in proximity to use. So we need 5 salvage frigate modules for that. And then you see the hyperdrive companion unit here. The warp core resonator is a distance module. It adds 200 light years. And then on this side is stellar drives. And this first stellar drive makes it so you can go to red stars. And then I believe this one is green stars, it says there. And then blue stars. And altogether, that alone is 24, and 4 more makes 28, so we need 28 salvage frigate modules. To get that from missions would take a really long time. It would probably take a month of doing them every day, provided you can find missions that have salvage frigate modules available, and then you'd have to check every 10 minutes to find those missions because the missions change every 10 minutes. However, freighter groups carry cargo, and amongst the other things like platinum, gold, chromatic metal, and magnetized ferrite, and nanites, they also carry salvage frigate modules as cargo. And in order to get to that, you have to destroy the cargo. That's piracy, my friend, and we're going to do some of it next week. The other thing that we're going to do probably very quickly tomorrow is break this freighter down and start to build the freighter base. And what that means is we need space, because in order to put something in, you have to take stuff away. And I'll just show you, taking stuff away is how you eliminate stuff, and then in order to add it, you have to have that tritium and silver there to do that. We also have to clear the deck, take all this stuff off the deck, including that thing. We also need to do manufacturing facilities so that we can learn a couple of really basic things like the Atlas Pass, so that we can get into those tubes, and a couple of others. Although we're going to let our scientist and our farmer teach us many, many of the blueprints that you would get from manufacturing facilities, which will save time. Finding manufacturing facilities and resolving them. They all have a puzzle that you have to solve. You also have to knock down their door and get past the sentinels. So semi-dangerous stuff. Right planet? Is that the right planet? No. That's the other planet. They look so much alike from space, the hot planet and the lush. I have the hiccups. Ah! From being hungry. While we're doing the missions for the scientist and the farmer, we are going to be building this base as they require it. Mostly the farmer. Now, while I was getting knowledge stones, I came across a trade post, and I went up there to ask the people on the trade post for words, and one of them was an armorer. I didn't know. I didn't have the mission on. He was just like, yeah, dude, I'm coming to your base to be your armorer. So, he's here. He was living on a trade post, and now Conscript Bank is living with us. It's nighttime. All right, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We completed our second weekend mission event, which is really awesome. It means that since we've been playing this save, we've done the weekend mission event every single week that it's come up. This is the end of the second week of playing this save. All right, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. We will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.